Hello and welcome back to the Isaac Rose channel. That felt really weird doing that intro because normally I'm like doing the welcome to the film club and all that, and I don't think I've ever actually done just like a normal video for this. Like obviously we have Lego therapy, we have the clubs and stuff like that, but I've never just spoken to you lot on this channel, and so I genuinely don't know how I'm going to intro it, but I suppose I just did. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just making this video because I feel like this channel deserves an update. I speak quite a lot on other platforms regarding this content. I've got my Isaac Rose TikTok account, I've got a Discord, and I don't really talk to you lot on the YouTube channel, which is kind of silly because this is the main platform or focus, I suppose, for this content. But I've recently just sort of dropped that and not had it as a proper thing. So I thought I'd come on and say hello and give you all an update, because some of you might be YouTube only, and in which case you have no idea what's going on. So yeah, the Isaac Rose channel. A lot of you, or pretty much all of you realistically, will have come from my MXZ channel, the gaming side of me, which is just the funny moments and stuff like that. And this channel has always been my safe space for me. So it's been a place where I can talk about what I want to talk about, what I enjoy, you know, films, anime, manga, books, things like that. It's always been my sort of safe space and corner. And for a long time I struggled with how to balance the two, because the gaming side of stuff is very loud, it's very in your face, and this channel is the complete opposite of that. And I always wanted to differentiate the two, and I tried to sort of, you know, give this channel a space alongside that channel. In the Discord, I have the memes Discord where I would have sort of the nerd corner where we would talk about films and anime and movies and stuff, but it always just got sort of sidelined because that was my gaming audience that were there. That's the loud side of me, that's the chaotic side of me, and so all that other stuff's just sort of got pushed to the side. So a lot of you, if you're in the Discord, will know that recently I set up a separate Discord server for this side of me. And honestly, I've been loving that server. I love it so much. We have discussions on all the different categories. You know, we have films, anime, manga, but we also have other stuff. We have art channels, a cosplay channel, music channel, stuff like that, just completely separated away from the gaming and the memey jokey side of me, and more just talking about this awesome stuff that I absolutely love. So if you've not joined that, there will be a link to that in the description. Feel free to join, pick your club, and just join the conversation and just talk about stuff that you love and enjoy, and hopefully that'll be a really interesting, cool space that we can build and grow and develop away from the gaming stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not just going to now like sideline the gaming Discord. I'm still going to try and, you know, be as active as I can in there and still try and talk. I spend a lot of time in the Patreon chats, but because it's hard to even keep sort of tabs on the other channels, but I do occasionally pop in, and I love both sides of it. You know, I'm not trying to shun away and disrespect the gaming side of me, because that is where I come from, really. That is the main content that people love and enjoy. But I feel like I just always tried to merge the two, and it never really made sense or worked. Another thing that I am also doing is I'm setting up a separate Patreon for this side of me. Like in the same way as the Discord, it never made sense merging the two. You know, I'd have my MXZ Patreon, and the perks would be an extra 20-minute episode of a Lego therapy, which for people who are coming from gaming content who don't even know what Lego therapy is, it just didn't make sense to me to have it all in one thing. And so I'm separating the two. I'm removing sort of the Lego therapy exclusive parts from the MXZ Patreon, and just having that as purely like, this is the gaming highlights, this is, you know, getting early access to MXZ videos and the deleted scenes videos and stuff like that. And I'm making an Isaac Rose Patreon, where currently there are no perks on there, although I will be making some perks, and I think actually there's one perk which is saying a thank you to the members and stuff like that. And currently there is one member, so thank you very much. And let me go check the name. To Kelsey. Thank you so much, Kelsey, for being the first Nerd Club supporter. At the minute there is literally just a support tier, and to be honest I might just keep it that way. But as time goes on I might add some more perks to that if I can come up with them or think of stuff. But for now it's just sort of a way to be able to support me, because this channel is not monetized. The Isaac Rose channel is so unbelievably far away from ever being monetized. So I don't make any money off this content. This is purely just a sort of passion side of me where I get to talk about what I enjoy. We probably will never get monetized unless I do this for years, because the videos, sort of like the club videos, are sort of 3, 4, 5 minutes long, and you need a certain set of hours to get monetized, so the watch time is not like anywhere near what you need it to be. But I also don't really care, because I just love doing these videos. So if you want to support me in that way, then you can do. If you're part of the MXZ Patreon and you'd rather have this one, you know, you can do both. You can do one or the other, you can do none, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna hold a grudge, or I don't know. I'm not going to do anything in terms of be annoyed or whatever against your choice. It just made sense to separate the two, because the plans I have for the future as well, and I'll get onto this a little bit more, is with the book that I'm writing, I might do things like Patrons get the first chapter for free, or you get an exclusive look at the first chapter, something like that, where if I was going to put that on the MXZ Patreon, the gaming side are going to be like, I don't want a book, why are you giving this to me, you know? So it makes sense to have them as two separate things. It makes sense in my mind. Hopefully you lot can also understand where I'm coming from. But for people who are YouTube only viewers, me just saying that I'm writing a book is probably a bit of a shock, and that is because over on my TikTok I've been talking about it a lot. But yes, I am writing a book, and I am gonna just straight up preface and apologise. YouTube is not my full-time job. So I have a full-time job, I have a relationship, I have friends, I have a house that I'm currently renovating, I have my gaming side of YouTube stuff. Writing a book is very time-consuming, and I currently do not have a lot of time to focus on it, so it's going to be a long process. I think it's been like 2 months now and I'm only 60 pages into it, so it's going to be a long time before any of this comes to fruition or sees even the light of day. But it's a big project and I'm so excited for it. I've not felt excitement for a creative project like this in a long time. The concepts that I have in my brain of the characters and the journeys that I want them to go on, and I can't wait for you lot to read it or even just see what's going on. So yeah, I am writing a book. It's going to take a while to come out. If you want any updates or something, I'm mostly posting updates about the book on my TikTok account, Isaac Rose, where I've revealed the first 2 character names for hitting 10,000 followers, those being Baldric and Theron. I'm not going to tell you much more about it for now. But let me know, would you want sort of videos on this channel about updates to the book? I don't really know what I could do in terms of talking about the book on this channel, but maybe something, even just to give you like updates on it. But TikTok works for that sort of thing, because I can do like short snippet updates and talking about it and stuff like that in just like a 30-40 second TikTok. So it makes more sense to post them on there, but I do feel like I should talk about it a little bit on this channel at some point. So yeah, if you want to follow along with that, then please follow the accounts or join the Discord or whatever it might be. I also really want to set up an actual film club. Like, I want to set up an actual film club and as well an actual book club. I might do it with like an email list type thing, but it's also, if you join the Discord, then you're going to get updates for this. But I want to set up like a monthly film and book club where we talk and read or watch the same book and film. So the month of October, the film could be, I don't know, Dune, for example. I've just looked at the book that I've got here, which is Dune, so that was the first thing that came to mind. But October's film could be Dune, and so we could, you know, at the end of October, I'll create a video talking about Dune and the open discussions in the Discord or in the comment section of the video could all be about Dune because we've all watched it together. Or we could pick a book, and so the month of October, the book could be No Longer Human. Again, you are literally balanced on that book, so that's the first thing that I thought of. But I want to make like an actual club where we actually do it together. At the minute, the film clubs, the book clubs, and all the clubs on this channel, it's just sort of like, here's what I'm watching. And I love like reading your lot's comments and what your thoughts and opinions on the content's been. You know, if you've seen the anime that I'm talking about or anything like that. But it'd be cool to have more of a solidified club that we can all take part in and we can all do together. I think that'd be a really cool concept. So I think I might run it through like an email listing, like I said, but then the beauty of that is that I can also always keep you lot updated on writing the book through the email and just updates and stuff like that, maybe like a newsletter, I don't know. But I just think it would be cool to have that as a community. But at the same time, the Discord will also be a large place for that to partake in. So like I said, make sure to join the Discord. That's going to be where a lot of stuff's happening. And yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to say in this. I just felt like giving you lot an update because I don't talk a lot on this YouTube channel about personal stuff or stuff outside of the content unless I do a Lego therapy, which, by the way, I do apologise for how long it takes Lego therapy episodes to come out. I know a lot of people genuinely do really love and enjoy the Lego therapy, and I love and enjoy doing it. I'd get a little bit weird about these videos that I need like a free house. At the minute, I've got a free house. My family is at work or out. And so doing Lego therapy, I kind of feel like I also need that space to just say what I want without feeling like someone might walk past my door and listen to what I say. So they don't come out as frequently as I would like to. But when I move into my house, which hopefully will be in the next couple months, I will actually be able to just do those whenever I want. Obviously Anna's in the house, but like at the same time she'll be out quite a bit. So hopefully they'll become a bit more frequent. Lego therapy will become a bit more of a staple of the channel because at the minute it just feels like sort of a back burner that doesn't happen as often as I'd love it to. I was also thinking of a way to sort of bring people onto this channel. I've got a lot of friends who always talk about this channel and I say a lot of friends, there's like 2 or 3 people who actually like know about it, but like I'd love to, like Carl's a big anime guy and he always says like, oh, get me on for an anime club, or I did the podcast with the Yap Squad and Momo was like, I'd love to do something about it because I love films. I had an idea about doing sort of a podcast, but not necessarily just a podcast about talking, but just one where I have this concept of like a desert island where I bring someone on and it's like, right, so you can only have one film to watch, or you can only have one fictional character. Who are you picking and why? And I think that would be a really interesting concept. I've not had the time or space to bring it to fruition and actually like flesh it out as a concept, but I do genuinely really think that would be something interesting to do and a cool way to bring people onto this channel. So let me know, would you be interested in that, or does that just sound a bit naff? I genuinely am curious as to what you lot would think and stuff like that. So yeah, that is I think everything. But I do genuinely I love this channel, and I'm moving into more of a space with YouTube where I'm just creating content that I want to create and I enjoy creating, and less about trying to get numbers and views and stuff like that, like on the MXZ channel especially. So a big part of that is this content. I'm loving, if anything, I love the Isaac Rose TikTok more than the MXZ, because the MXZ one's just clips, whereas the Isaac Rose TikTok, I get to post about stuff that I love and my passion projects and stuff like that. And it means a lot to me that you lot even just follow along with this sort of stuff, because I'm just me, just talking about stuff that I love and enjoy. So I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much if you watch any videos on this channel or the TikTok, or we hit 100 members on this Discord like already, which is just mental. I didn't think that many people would be bothered about it. So thank you, and thank you for just talking and chatting in there, because seeing it so active has just genuinely made my heart warm. Like, the MXZ one is active, but a lot of it's just sort of nonsense and spam, which makes sense considering the audience that MXZ content garners, whereas this has been genuine, lovely conversation about books you've been enjoying, about collections that you've got, about anime that you've been watching. So I genuinely love that. So thank you so much. for just being yourselves, I guess. You're all legends. And with that, I will let you get on with the rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you soon for another club video where I'll do an intro and no one can understand what I say because I say it way too quick. Anyway, I don't know how to outro these videos. Normally I just get up and say, let me know, what did you think? But that doesn't really make sense for this. Why do I feel so awkward? I actually, okay, I'm just going to end it. So, yeah. Bye.